single article function links to a single page in your website. You'll probably be using this a lot, so get familiar with it pretty quick. This is where you're going to give the link in your menu the title of the link. You can let the system generate it. It'll generate it just like it generates all the other aliases for everything else throughout Joomla based on your menu title. You can give yourself a note here. This is the link that's going to be generated. It'll change once you start to save it. You just set the status of your article, the access of the article link. This is going to, when people are logged into the website, can they see it or is it public? Set the menu location, give it a parent item or not. Once you've got a couple of these things entered in, you can hit save, and then you can start ordering this item within the menu that you placed it in among the other menu items. And you'll be able to see where it goes. The target window, where you're going to send the user, leave them in the parent window or give them a new window with navigation. The default page we'll ignore right now. Go ahead and read that tooltip. We'll leave the language and the template style alone for now. Here's where we're going to choose our article. So we simply hit select, and it's going to bring up a list of articles in our database. We can sort by access, status, category, and language. We can also search for specific articles. Currently, our display is set to view 50. If we want to view more or less, we can choose from here. Once we select the article, for instance, it's going to populate the core values. You can also select this text in here if you want to use it as the title of your article. Well, maybe you can't. You have to type it in. So type in, if you want that to be the same title of the link in your menu, and that goes there. And if we hit save, it's going to generate an alias for us. You notice that there, and it changed the link. It didn't change anything else on the page, but now we can start to order things inside the menu, and we can see, do we want to assign it as a parent item inside the main menu? So you'll notice that this is now the link to this specific article in the main menu. And now we've selected the article as well. This asterisk tells you that it's required. Here's the article options. This is where we can start to override the global article settings that we set earlier. Are we going to show the title? These are pretty self-explanatory. So if you start to change these at this level, make sure that you maintain some sort of consistent practice of doing that, because sometimes what will happen is if you override these settings at the article level and then you come back and you change them here as well and they're not consistent, you might get confused as to where the change was made, and you might be confused as to say, man, why is this showing the author's name when I don't want it to? And you've got it set in two different places, at the article level and at this menu level, so be mindful of that. Then you've got your link title type options, the link title attribute for the menu link. So make sure you give the menu link a title there. You've got the link styling and the link image and the add menu title link. This is all regarding this link that's inside of the title in the main menu. Then we have our page display options. This is where we can give it a custom title tag for the specific page. It's going to override the default generation of the title tag on the article page itself, so be mindful of that. You've got a show page heading here, and if you choose to use that, it's going to become the H1 tag on your page. And this is where you type that in right down here under page heading. And you've got a page class that you can provide as well for optional CSS class if you want to add any elements to the page. If you're going to do so, you can edit or add that CSS class to template.css and then reference it here. Metadata options, make sure again every page of your website has custom meta descriptions along with keywords as well, especially your article pages, because you might have the search function within Joomla is going to use the keywords for a lot of different things as you push forward and you start to use that. You can set your robots file in a secure link here as to whether or not we need to be dealing with SSL or not. Most folks probably leave that alone. And we're going to ignore the fusion menu and split menu and module assignment from now. Those aren't defaults. On the top right here we got save, save and close, save and new, and save as copy. So if we wanted to go create a bunch of links to individual articles, we could just hit save and it's going to save it as a copy, and then we can come back in and start working on it again really quickly and start working on the copy. So thanks.